looks like I used the wrong drop-off point. Oh, I need to go back and get those. Dump the rucksack there. Cracking views over Lochfine. Run down to this bit. That's a good deed done for today. Have that in your pile. Just give them plenty of stock. There we go. I think this is me at the highest point of the walk. Get Lochfine out here. Where I'm wanting to head to is over there. Wee diversion off the route. A nice standing stone. I can't remember much about it, to be honest, so we'll just say a big stone that's been there for ages, standing up. Oh, there's a little stone, been there for ages, standing up. What a stunning spot. Right ahead of the walkway, or just slightly left of it, there's a wee green strip that runs out to that spit of land. And I'm going to go onto that bit of land, then through that wee bit in the middle. And there should be a wee cracking bit to pitch down there, hopefully, as far as I can remember. See that wee spit of land just joining that bit over there. It's almost like a wee causeway. It's like the cracking down here. It's actually quite sheltered in this bit, so worst case scenario, I can come and pitch up in here. That was like a stunning wee bit. I bet you it's blowing a gale over the hill over here. No, it's definitely windy down here. I knew that would be the case, but I thought maybe get a wee bit of shelter from there, but it's a straight on southerly just now anyway. There's definitely room to get pitched up somewhere. Or do I go to the sheltered bay? Take this off and think about it. I think I'm just going to leave this beach behind. It just seems to be getting windier and windier, so I'm going to pop over to the other side of the hill into that wee bay. I would like to stay there for the views, but it's that overcast, cloudy and grey, not really getting the full benefit, so just being out that window would make a difference to the temperature as well. So, and I don't want to be sitting in my tent all night, so I've made the executive decision just to head over the hill into the wee bay for some shelter, and I'll get set up there. Spent the last 10-15 minutes just looking for a pitch. There's so many options, but I think round this wee this bit here will be the most sheltered. There is a big hut behind me, I'll show you that later on. It's used by the BBs, I think. It's a kind of camp thing, so we're not completely away from civilization down here. But there's nobody in, nobody about, so. Right, the tent I'm going to use today is my Helm Compact one. I've not used this in quite a while. I've not used it since I actually bought that Lee X Bobcat one, so I thought I'd better give this an airing. I can take off this thing. This chest pack was a Christmas present. Handy for your phone, battery packs, car keys, everything's in there. Everything's accessible when you're on the route rather than filling your pockets. see what way the door is. I always forget to check that. Sometimes I can't even tell. Right, there's a door on that side, so I think that's the way I want it. Oh, that ground's hard. Nice and easy, this tent. It does pitch the inner at the same time as well, which is an absolute bonus. More angle on it. Slightly better. Just found a footprint for the tent. I told you it's been a while since I set it up, but it was just more pegs to bend into the ground, so we're alright tonight. Right, for my sleep mat tonight, I'm going to be using this X-Bed winter one. It's rated to 5.2, so plenty warm enough. See how it gets on in this tent. My sleeping bag, second time out, the OEX Leviathan EV900, so that should be toasty warm as well. That's good for -9. I think the temperatures tonight have to get to about 3 or 4 degrees, so not too cold at all. Let's get my pillow out while that's blowing up. Right, have a wee look at the sleeping quarters. Now it's set up, so you've seen the mat grin. Nice X-Bed winter. I think that's 9 or 10 centimetres thick, so it's quite cosy. The sleeping bag, as I said before, I've only used that once. I was at -2, -3 I think when I used that last, or first. My fluffy pillow. And this tent, if you've never seen it before, it's got a cracking wee feature. You can actually open up the inner and get to that wee vestibule bit out there for storing things. You can put your boots in there, any wet gear and things. It's got this panel on it, and it's also got a bug mesh that you can zip out as well, so plenty of options there for storage and ventilation. Cracking wee feature, but I'm quite happy for on pitch tonight. I've actually got the drone with me, so I might try and put that up as well, but it's a bit windy. As soon as I go above that hill there, it's blowing a hoolie, but still quite sheltered in here. That's the hall over there, over the other side. Nobody at it today, but no, cracking wee spot. Thankfully I never get pitched over the other side, because if the ground's as hard as that, I'd never get the pegs in the wind over there, so I might have to do some ground investigation before I camp over that bit next time. I just noticed I brought this with me. Oh man, that's a new addition as well. It's just a Lomo one. I think it's rated to 2 or something, so I'll give it an extra bit of insulation. Keep me off the deck, so I brought it, so I might as well fit it. Right, as I always say, not fully set up. Cracking open the first beer. I keep shouting at the camera, but I'm forgetting I've got this mic stuck to my chest. Apologies. Hopefully the noise of this can will sound good. Shaken, not stirred. Cheers guys. It's cold. What else have I got tonight? That's a wee Moretti's for starter. Then I'm going to the Madre, and then somebody left this stuff at my house at Christmas or New Year. Beavertown neck oil. Session IPA. It looks good, but I don't know. These IPA things usually aren't for me, but I'll leave that to last and I will be drinking it. I can't read it, but we'll see what that's like. I've also got a bottle of Jura as well. I don't have work in the morning, by the way. It's Monday tomorrow, but I've taken the day off, but I might still head home early. We'll see what happens. And I've also got for my dinner some Lorne sausage, square sausage, and that's from Kents of Dunoon, award-winning square sausage. So I'll just be having a couple of rolls in that. I've not had my breakfast, I've not had my lunch, and obviously I've not had my dinner, but it'll be all 3 meals in one, so that's why I went for the square sausage. You can have that any time of the day, but that's pretty nice here. Still a bit breezy, not as cold as out the back there, so I'll sit back, have this beer. Oh yeah, I've got a 4G signal here, which is good. Just spoke to family, they're away across the water today, Highland dancing, so that's how we got a free ticket this afternoon. Anyway, I'll catch you soon. Just going out a wee walk. A bit of colour in the sky behind us. You see that or not? We're not far off 4 o'clock, so just going for a wee walk. There's a bit of daylight about. The wind has actually changed, it's blown right into the tent now, so probably been stuck in the tent. Get out, warm up, take a wee walk about. Just make my way back to the tent. I think I'm going to make at least one of those rolls up because I'm absolutely starving. Let me finish my first beer. Shocking. There we go, round 1. Oh man. Let's all crack open another beer. Cheers. That's the stuff. I can see why it's winning awards. It's probably about 4:45 now, so we'll be losing daylight pretty soon. There's a wee helicopter been kicking about for a while. I thought it was my Just Eat order, but he's passed me twice. He's coming back up the lock again. 5:20. I had another cheeky wee rolling sausage there. I was starving, so I'm just moving on to the Beavertown neck oil. See how that goes. Not much fizz. Oh, oh. What's that? Oh, that's kind of, I don't know, grapefruity citrus. Not to my liking, but I'll try it again just to make sure. Oh. Oh. Well, it's not getting any better, but it's going to go down the hatch. I've not got many options out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know who left it at my house, but no wonder you left it. Oh, back to the tent. That's it. I've set up my light down here, so I've got my fire log. I've got a bag of kindling. Still a bit blowy. Might get somewhere down here to put the fire anyway. Put it down on the shore so it's below the tide line, I think. Might be the better option. I found one stick. Look at that, class. Oh man, here we go. Oh, almost to the top. Then salt it with a splash of water. Don't know why I bothered. Anyway, slange guys. Oh, that's more like it. That's proper neck oil, that stuff. Look. You can see that, even a fancy wee Dura. Don't know what you want to call that. What do you call that? Flat pack? I don't know. I've lost the plot. It's that cold, but look at that. Class. My mate got me that. He'll probably be watching this video. And by the way, that's your saw as well. Two careful owners. Right, finally sit and relax. Oh, it's quite warm. Here's my big half. Anyway, cheers guys. Blowing a gale. Oh man, it's bad enough with the wind, but when it keeps changing every 2 minutes. I'm a good distance away from the tent as well, so there's no chance of any embers getting into it. Although I did bring that hardwood, whatever I chucked on there's probably not the best. The ways I turn right enough, probably because it's sodden, but it seemed to cut not bad. I'll just lob that on. Okay, not bad to a wee short notice trip. Oh. I'm just going to sit here. I'm actually getting a bit of heat off that fire, believe it or not, so sit here, have a couple of halves. I've still got one beer left. I finished the the second neck oil just to get it done and out the way. I can have a wee half and a wee normal beer and pretty much chill out. Or maybe that window died down. Christ, almost torched my blooming seat. That's the wind changed again. Right, I don't usually, when I remember, I do my GoPro from my phone, switch it on and off and everything, but apparently you have to pay £99 for a year, so I'll not be doing that. I must tonight, in the last 10 minutes must be my subscription ended. So, the fire's out. It was good being down there by the beach, had a couple of halves, so I'm just going to cook a roll and slice just now. That'll do me for my dinner and my supper at the same time. I'll get that on. I'll still have another one after that. If I'm about in the morning, I'll probably chuck that on in the morning, but I think I'll probably leave quite early, to be honest. Be back at the car for 7, back home for the 8ish kind of thing, but we'll see what happens. But no, it's good to sit down there by the fire, burn what I brought basically, so I'm not carrying it back out. The route out tomorrow might be something slightly different. Rather than cut across the moorland and that I came across tonight, there is an access, well, it's a kind of forestry road back to the main road, and then I walk down the main road back to where I left the car, so probably about the same distance, a wee bit more, but we can cover it faster because of the terrain kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to get this last roll and slice on, and I'll catch you in a wee minute, and it's probably going to be to say good night, to be honest, kind of thing. So there's not going to be much happening tonight. I'll get into my sleeping bag, have the last half, listen to some music. Still got a beer left, so I might have that as well. I might not, but we'll see what happens. Cheers. I'm just outside tidying up, but the rain's been on for the last half hour or so, so the wind has slightly dropped. But to accompany that, there's a bit of precipitation, so it's a wee bit wet out here. So I'm just going to retire to my bed. I shall catch you in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to leave early or I'll hang about in the morning. We'll see what the weather's doing. But no, thanks again for watching as per usual, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Night night. Well, good morning. 5:30. I've been up since about 4 o'clock to be honest, but the weather seems to settle down. Not so windy outside. I think the rain from last night stopped as well, so I think I'm just going to start packing up. Just take my time. Get back to the car about 7ish maybe, so I've got plenty of time, but as I say, I'm just going to start reading everything up inside as much as I can. Place as a tip, I tried to tidy up last night, but that was pretty pointless because I did a lot of things this morning. So anyway, I'll get things underway and I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, I burst one of my pegs last night kicking it in. Oh, look at that. State of that. I did buy 10 of these spares for other tents and stuff because I was that impressed with it. But that's one fault for giving it a doing last night. So definitely need to go into the garage and get hung up. Actually don't have to be too particular with this tent because it has that kind of weird bag it goes into. Somebody's called it a tackle bag or something before. It's just because it's open at the top. You put your fillings in it, fold it over. Right, where's the tackle bag? That was a load of stuff for one night, but I brought a table and stuff that I never used. Brought a lot of stuff that I never used. At least I got the drone up, quite happy with that. It's sitting in there tucked away. Last wee check on site. Left nothing. I've been down to the shore as well, and the water's right into where I was last night, so when I had the fire. All is good, so just need to make my way out here now. It's about 6:25, so I don't know what way to go. I think I'll just take the farm track and up onto the main road, I think. Shouldn't take me any more than an hour. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, I've kept you here too long. Packing up isn't that exciting, is it? So, especially when there's nothing to see. So, I'm going to thank you, as per usual, for watching. Very much appreciated. And I'll hopefully see you out the next trip. Whenever and wherever that will be. Cheers. Oh, there's a fresh cow pat. Oh, the beast must be out.